to Excellence because I'd had a career in social services, and I really believed in improving the quality to the end user, like clients, children who were utilising services across authorities and were living in children's homes, other people's homes, mental health institutions. And I really believed in competency-based assessment. So I set up Progress to Excellence, and at that time it was named Deputy Training and Consultancy Services, because I wanted to make sure that we made an impact on the end user. Progress to Excellence Group now, well, we started with Progress to Excellence Limited, that is an adult skills training provider. We predominantly service health and social care and management qualifications across the country in the form of apprenticeships. And we do that for new starts into businesses, but we also utilise that for upskilling existing staff, because really the essence of the group is that one progression, so that learners can enter into our group at any stage and progress. So the other more recent subsidiaries that come into group, and we have a chain of 10 independent schools for children aged 12 to 16, and they are for young people who don't survive particularly well in mainstream school for a whole host of reasons. And we take them through an educational and a wellbeing curriculum to enable them to become socially and economically active in our communities. And from Progress Schools, those learners can then progress onto an apprenticeship if they wish to as well. We also have some commercial training companies in the construction industry across the Wirral city region, and we also have an employability business that actually looks at people who are economically inactive and takes them into economic activity. Passion. I've got a passion to make things better, to make our communities safer, to make sure that we give back and we make sure that the less vulnerable actually have a chance to become economically active and actually improve their lives and their well-being. And we're very, very fortunate that our gift is one of education and training, and that's the vehicle we use. I think businesses have a whole host of issues. We could line up 100 businesses here, and those business leaders would say they each have different problems that they've got to overcome. And actually, it is about our businesses developing a resilience now, particularly with Brexit. We need to make sure that we are resilient, that we can overcome changes, that we have an agility to respond to market changes. And you know what, we can't do that in isolation. We have to do that together. We have to collaborate, and we have to use agencies like the Chamber to help us. I want to be involved at every level. I want to know what our business communities need, what they want, what will help them to grow, what will help them to thrive. I want to know what their barriers are, what the problems are. I want to be able to take those barriers and those problems and escalate them and actually start to get a voice at central government level. I want the Chamber to be on the mouths of every business leader across the Wirral community and wider as well. I want people in the Liverpool City region to say, do you know what is happening with Wirral Chamber of Commerce? I want people to follow us. I want us to be the leader in everything that we do to support our businesses. Skills are essential, because actually without skills and without skills development, we are not going to be successful. We won't grow our bottom line, we won't retain staff, and you know, it is very much about utilising skills to recruit staff at a lower cost, and then actually making sure we bring people into the marketplace with the right skills, upskilling them, taking them on professional development programmes, making sure we retain them, and that we train our leaders to develop really positive cultures within their workplaces that then results in the staff wanting to stay with them. Progress to Excellence is that, you know, we see ourselves not only as an education and training UK provider, but we are a resource to our local community as well. So we take on average 6 young people every year from our local community across Wirral and Birkenhead, and we train them onto apprenticeship programmes and we upskill them. And you know what, that programme has now been running, I think, for about 5-6 years. And we've got people in their early 20s now. Some of them now moved on and trained to be training and assessment officers, some of them are team leaders, and it is just amazing for our community that we're able to do that, as well as looking at more disadvantaged people in our our community. So people who have additional needs are still looking for an opportunity to gain employment in the workplace. I want to see every employer across the Wirral really opening the doors to people who are less able and really need that chance and that opportunity. Corporate social responsibility is essential, and actually if we don't look at our community and we don't look at what's happening in our communities, then actually, you know what, our communities are not going to be safe. We all as business leaders want to live in a safe community. We want to be able to be treated when we have an emergency, a health issue. We want to be safe walking the streets at night. And actually we want to make sure that those people that are vulnerable and exposed in our society are protected. We have a responsibility, we choose to be on the Wirral. We've got a responsibility to make sure that we improve our communities. What do I do to relax? I walk, I take the odd drink, and I really take regular breaks. Love my holidays, love to go away and absolutely chill and relax. And I have to confess I'm a workaholic, so I probably don't get a great work-life balance, but that's my choice. Kylie Minogue, went to see her last night, amazing. Absolutely that was another great opportunity to relax as well. And you know, you actually detach yourself from that work environment by actually having those kinds of interludes really, where you have a total distraction from the work environment. My advice to any young person starting out today is absolutely have an open mind. Create as many choices and opportunities as you can on your career pathway. Have no fear, be brave, challenge, value your own opinions, be confident in your ability to want to move and improve, and really try and be inspired into actually moving yourself through a career rather than just securing a job. Wirral and of course the City region for me are one entity. We share common goals. We have slightly different demographics, and absolutely, you know, we want to be looking at those comparatives. We want to look at actually what's important to the business community on Wirral, where our shortfall's going to be in terms of employment opportunities, and they may vary slightly from other areas of the City region. However, we share a common value. We have one strip of water that separates us, and that shouldn't be a divider. That should be something in which we cross to work collaboratively to share the same goals. Businesses to join the chamber. The businesses need to join the chamber because actually I want to make sure that the chamber offers businesses everything that they need to develop and grow within our peninsula, and we need to know what those issues are. So it's really important, once those businesses know that they get that outstanding service from Wirral Chamber, then absolutely will be a given. Any business that is in the Wirral will automatically join the chamber without any question.